Tonight, our memo is about the battle for sobriety. The sheer number of people who are using and abusing alcohol, narcotic drugs, and even prescription medicines is unsettling. The National Authority for the Campaign Against Alcohol and Drug Abuse, NACADA, has released yet another report on drug and substance abuse and simply said, it is sad. Sad that these are not just numbers, but people, lives, loved ones, potential solution givers to the problems bedeviling the country. People with experiences that have plunged them into abysmal lows, which they try to climb out of by getting high. For them, the hope they see and identify with in that dark place is found in a bottle, a sachet, a pill, a dingy den, or even a pharmacy. And just this week, it came to the fore that there is yet another source of this temporary high that sinks them so low. An aggregate store. Yes, the same drug that a veterinarian will use to tranquilize an animal is being mixed with heroin to create a cocktail of sorts, and it is leaving people in a state that you would hate to see anyone you know in. Not too long ago, some painful to watch videos surfaced online, and what they showed were not just young men looking like zombies after taking some cocktails of drugs, but a zombified system. A system that seems to be on autopilot and high on its own hype. Work is being done to the best of the leadership's ability. That we have so many people dealing drugs, abusing them, and even mixing them for an even greater high? Or is it an even greater escape? But what happens next? Sorrow-filled statements by the duty bearers, but without corresponding actions to prove that these sad scenes of drug addicts are really nudging on their conscience. And back to yet another set of data by NACADA. As of a year ago, there were 162 rehabilitation centers in the country, and of these, 157 were privately owned and very expensive. Yet, the majority of those battling addiction are from low-income earning families. 4 are owned by the national government, and 1 is owned by a county government. Yes, 1, the county of Kwale. 7 other counties had rehab centers, but, well, they were yet to be operationalized. All the while, we have young and old people drowning in the highs and lows of drug abuse, languishing in the throes of substance use disorders, increasingly deteriorating mental illness. The health function is devolved, and in its space comes rehabilitating those who are unwell, including those who have battled drug abuse. But instead of seeing more rehabilitation centers, we see more political battles, more opulence, more theft, more gaslighting the youth of how much their potential will solve the country's problems. More lies. More insincerity in prioritization of resources. When you're using these young people in your campaigns, and some of you finance their getting high, then you will take a holy book and vow to serve with dignity and honor. Do you even have an ounce of conscience? And worse, for those who get into the office and do not invest in rehabs, do you not realize that you have blood and syringes on your hands? These young people who are looking like zombies are partly that way because of you. You must not escape it, and you must not reduce NACADA to being a data collection agency, yet you have your part to play. Sober up and stop getting high on your own ineptitude when lives depend on your service. That is the memo tonight.